NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throwing on first down is Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, this defense for the Eagles, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to
Chase, chill out.
10. Here's Lance. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Lance. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. On 2nd and 7, Brady. That swung out wide to Sanders. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Sanders. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Running right, here's Sanders. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Now Brady. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. The kick by Elliott is good. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg. But how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
Now this, a very short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, he'll hand this off. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Lance now to throw. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, his first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Nobody was supposed to let him get open.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Brady going to throw. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. Not much there, only a yard. On play action, now Brady. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. They'll run with Sanders. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Okay, I like it.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins, his third touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
That was a pretty spin.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, for Trey Lance, not only was he the youngest quarterback in the 2021 draft class, but many say he had the strongest arm, too, and he showed it off here.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
That's my fault.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
Eagles 10.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Come on, Clay. That's all we need.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Brady now on first down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
After the sack on first down, Brady looking here for Smith downfield. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the 49ers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. picked off by Brian Allen. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college,
So
and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Now Sanders. The Pro Bowl corner, Jason Verrett on the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A give running left. It's Sanders. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because they
got to him again. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. He'll find the Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for more. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Play action, now it's Brady. And one more time, that's Watkins. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Brady now to throw. He's got Smith here. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10.
On first down, Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now a give right side. Sanders. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a play fake. Brady. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Another try after the first down sack. Brady. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert there to make the grab. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 17-14.
You know when it's on the game, like,
now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this a very, very short kick.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
That's crazy.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Lance now on first down. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's a second down.
To throw, it's Lance.
Escaping the pressure right. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Samuel.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Throwing again on second down. Lance.
Wow.
He's going to look deep for more. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He
I'm
loved to
playing
take
so
his
bad
shots
right now.
downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And I'm really not sure what was more impressive about that throw. Was it the distance traveled or the accuracy involved? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, when you're trying to hit a guy in stride that
Come
far
on, Klay
downfield,
Thompson. Like,
there's
you
nothing
got
easy
to be
about
kidding
it.
me,
They
bro.
sure made it look easy there.
Yeah, the next-gen stats showing that at an even 57 yards through the air.
Like, who the heck is scoring for?
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that, but maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Niners' 27.
Second down, back to Sanders.
Runs through the contact. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Brady got to have this one. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jalen Reagor, a 13-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have moved down in front here in the 4th quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
49ers 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
A short kick taken at the 18. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. So there to make the tackle, Steven Nelson. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Lance going to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. This one caught by Kittle. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's Lance to throw it. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Lance now on 1st down. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Again, it's Lance. Flush to his right. And Lance will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
A touchdown is a must here, but of course beware of leaving too much time on the clock for Tom Brady. It's 1st and goal. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Clay Thompson killing me right now, bro. I need 4 points, man. Shit.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Kill him.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Nick Bosa in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game, because no one can stand up to this week after week.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such